Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a Lush video. So I'm going to be doing an empties and also what I've been using up in May. So which are just things that I've been using but I haven't finished, whereas some of the things I have finished. So I think I'm going to start with the Comforter Shower Cream. I've probably used this much. And yes, the sticker's still on there, it's from 2015. And it is the Comforter scent, but it's not quite the same. I would say this smells very similar to Scrub and Sweetie Pie Shower Jelly. Like almost identical. Very overpowering. So there probably isn't as much vanilla in there. So I've used about half of that. Another shower gel I've been using is Plum Rain, and I haven't used much because I've been using, what I do is I rotate the Lush stuff that I have every month. So I get out 3 shower gels, 3 shower jellies, body scrubs, things like that. And this texture is a lot thicker as well, so it's very thick. But I really love the scent of this. This is just fresh plum, osmanthus and umboshi, which I think is pickled plum. Not 100% on that. But I've probably used this maybe 5 times, but there's just a lot left still. So the last one I've been using is American Cream. It's a little bit separated, and I've been getting through this, so there's like that much left. And this is just kind of like a soft strawberry scent. Really good. And I think I'm gonna do Dirty Toothy Tabs next. So the bottle is empty, but I haven't used them all up, but I have been using it. So what I did was I put it in this old pot. So I've used up Prince of Darkness Fresh Face Mask, and I basically put the Toothy Tabs, I'm gonna end up spilling it. I put the Toothy Tabs in there. I crushed them with the end of my toothbrush, and I basically dip my wet toothbrush flat, and that's basically enough, which is basically half of the Toothy Tabs, like just cut in half. So I'm using less than what Lush wanted to use, but that's how I want to use it. So this is the Dirty Fragrance. It could be a bit stronger. There is a bit of a soapy smell, and I will say that it does taste a little bit soapy. Like there's definitely soapy taste with the Dirty Fragrance in your mouth, like you can taste that. It's very strange. But the review of the Prince of Darkness Fresh Face Mask is actually on my Lush Tumblr blog, which you can, it's linked on my about page on my banner, and so is my Instagram. And I actually saw on Instagram that they're bringing out new Toothy Tab flavours, and they're also working on tooth jelly paste. I don't know. It looked cool. I really hope they come out really soon, because I'm so excited for them. I've used up a whole bottle of Adam's Apple mouthwash tabs, and I have less than half left here. And I've also been using this moisturiser. I got this as a sample in one of my Lush hauls, and I actually have 2 samples of this, so this is one more portion left, and I have another sample of this, and then I will review it after I finish the samples. And I also have the Mamma Mia shower scrub, completely gone, and I think I forgot to review this. Like, I used it all up and I don't think I took pictures, I don't think I reviewed it at all. It might be in my drafts on my Tumblr blog, but I don't think I reviewed it. But I will do so now if I haven't already. The smell is amazing. It's so good. Like vanilla, and that's the main scent that I get from this. Vanilla, a little bit fruity, and it was pink. The consistency was a little runny, and I will say that it irritated my skin. I don't have sensitive skin, and it irritated my skin, and I don't know why. But I still used it. And another face item I got was the Rudolph Jelly face mask. This is from like Christmas, and just under half left. And this is a lovely chocolatey scent. It smells really good. I wish this was like a current LUSH face mask, but it's lasted so long. I don't think I've reviewed this yet, but I will put a review up soon. I'm kind of behind on reviews. Like, I've put loads of things in my draft and haven't reviewed them yet, even though I've used some of the things up. So I think I will do this next. So I've used up a tub of the Angels on Bare Skin Fresh Cleanser, and in the pot I have put the Turmeric Roll Cleanser in, and it smells so fresh. Like, it is the same consistency as the paste cleansers. The scent is so good. But I will say that I am annoyed that Lush have increased the price of their cleansers by 50p. 50p doesn't sound like much, but it is when they don't really need to. They've just done it for the sake of pricing. Like, if it was something to do with the ingredients, they wouldn't have done it on all of their items. Like, it's not just cleansers, it's shower gels, it's body scrubs. They've increased the scrubby from £7.50 to like £9, and they've done the same to Cherish. They've done it to shampoo bars, actually changed price. So now £8 instead of £7.50, which they used to be. And my cleansers are now £9, and used to be £8.50. So I'm not happy about that. They've changed the price of a lot of things, and if it was to do with like a single ingredient, they would just change the price on the products that have those ingredients. But they've done it to basically their whole range, like everything, and that's just more for profit reasons. But they're already expensive. Do you really need to hike the price up? No. Stressed. So I have been using the Sleepy body lotion. I have not finished it yet. I think I have another one of these small pots. But the Sleepy lotion is kind of lavender and tonka, and it is the Twilight scent, but it's not at the same time. Like, to me, this is kind of, it's different. It's different in that it tastes like, not taste, I'm not eating them, I swear. It smells like oaty, I don't know. It smells milky. I do like the scent, but it's not the same as Twilight. And I have been using the other body lotion I've been using is the Sympathy for the Skin, and this is also a hand lotion, but it's so fresh. It's like, oh, I just got some on my face, but it's, the only thing I can really smell is vanilla, but I do know that it also has bananas in there. Put that on my hand. It has bananas, it also has lemon oil, vanilla, sandalwood, and that is it. But I'm really enjoying that body lotion. I also have 2 of the salted coconut hand scrub. So although this is just a hand scrub, so this one's empty, I don't just use it as a hand scrub, I also use it on my feet. I use it as a body scrub, and I think this works as a body scrub really, really well. The scent, so I've used half of this up. I go for this pretty quick. I don't know why, but I don't use it every day, but I use it pretty frequently because my hands, as a hand scrub, I get, like, my skin peels off in between my fingers, like on both hands, and this really helps with that. So I don't think that's normal, but that's what happens with my hands. And it works really well as a body scrub. Like, I used this yesterday all over my body scrub, and it was pretty good. I didn't moisturize afterwards, and my skin felt pretty soft, like my hands do after I use it on my hands. And the scent, I think, is the fuzz scent, and that is a perfume and a bath oil, and it's just kind of like a coconut scent to me, but it smells pretty good. And I have also been using up the Mask of Magnanimity face and body mask, and this is the self-preserving version. I do have the non-preserving version as well, and I don't actually know which one I prefer yet. I think the texture of this one is more easy to spread, but it is minty. To me it smells a little bit similar to the Beats shower jelly that just came out for the Lush Labs, but it smells pretty good. I have found though that around this lid you get a lot of excess liquid. Like, I've wiped it quite a few times and it just keeps coming back, and I don't know where it's coming from, but it kind of looks like honey. So that's the only thing I don't like about that, otherwise it's really good. So body care, this is a deodorant powder form, but it is the Grinch one with 3 E's for some reason, and it smells kind of weird. It smells like lemon and also very herbal. So there is tea tree, sage, rosemary, thyme. It smells very, very fresh. And I also kind of use this, I've used like just over half, and just under half, sorry. And I kind of use this like a talcum powder, like baby powder, rather than as deodorant to stop chafing. Like, as soon as I get out the shower and I've dried myself, like my legs start to stick together. So I kind of just put it on the inside of my legs to stop that from happening, because it can get pretty annoying. So another skincare thing is the Face Fresh Facial Soap. And I hate the scent. It's just licorice and charcoal. It smells, I hate the scent, but it really works with my face. Like, It's just so bad. I really hate licorice. Really, really. But it's been working for my face, and I've done a review of that on my blog, and I just kind of use it as I kind of rub it in my hands like a normal soap, and then I put the lather on my face. So it's kind of like a foam cleanser, but you can also just rub the bar on your face. It's more exfoliating that way because it has pieces of glitter in there. And it also has something else, but there is glitter in this. And another body care item I've been using is Wiki Magic Muscles, and melting already. But I really like the scent of this. This smells like the hair care Swan Wen Ha, and this also smells like the Magma Bath Bomb, and it smells really good. And what's inside here is the either a dookie or mung beans from the massage bar, and I just kind of store them in here because I'm pretty sure you can grow them after you're done. Like, why bother throwing them away? They're like plants, right? Seeds. You could probably just try and grow them. And this is just in an old pot of the Rosy Cheeks Fresh Face Mask. And that is also on my blog. So I also have the Volcano Foot Mask. And it smells disgusting. It smells better than the Coalface soap, but it doesn't smell good. Like, this is, I don't think I like it because of the papaya, but there's also tomatoes, there's potatoes in there, there's lemon, cinnamon and lime flower. I don't like papaya, I don't like the scent of it. That's also why I don't like the scent of the Just to Clarify jelly face mask. I like all of them except for that. And it smells like papaya. It smells disgusting to me. It smells really, really bad. It does smell a little bit minty as well, like it's some menthol in there, menthol crystals. But when you use this on your feet, it is like a tingling sensation, and it's very refreshing and cooling. And this has probably lasted 5 uses so far. There's probably 2 more left in there. So one of the shampoos I've been using is the Soak and Float, which is a shampoo bar for people who have itchy scalps and have scalp issues and things like that. The scent is very neutral. It's just kind of like a, I don't know, it's just kind of like a natural scent. But I really like this shampoo bar. I can't remember the bits in it. I think they're a type of flower or something. But it smells really nice. It works well on my hair. It's good for people who have dandruff or dry, or just people who are sensitive, who have sensitive scalps. But I've really, really been enjoying this. I love the shampoo bars a lot. And another shampoo I have been using is the Daddy O shampoo. It's kind of difficult to see how much I've used because not that much. Interesting. I've used this quite a lot. It's been lasting a lot longer than I thought it would. But it's this beautiful purple colour. It smells like violets. And it's meant for blonde hair. And I don't have blonde hair, but I really liked the scent. And my hair hasn't become lighter, but I wasn't aiming for that. But it smells pretty good. And I really like it. It's lasting a long while so far. And I've been using that shampoo with the Agar's Silver Conditioner, which is also for blonde haired people, and this is Plum Rain scented. I've used like that much. It's a very thick conditioner. It smells just like Plum Rain. So good. So I really like the new conditioners that I got. And I think my favourite out of all of the Lush Labs conditioners is the Candy Rain one, and also this one, which is the American Cream Press Conditioner. It smells like American cream. And this formula is so much better. The review for this is already up on my website, not website, blog, Lush blog, on Tumblr, and it's so good. It's so much better than the current solid conditioner formulas. Like this is, it's just a lot better. It's easy to use. I imagine it's made in the same way as the pressed soaps, but it's more moisturizing. Like, so it will last longer. It should last longer if it's made in the same way as those soaps. And it's got these white bits in. I think that is cocoa butter or something. I'm not too sure. But it still is a little difficult to lather, like with the other conditioners, but this conditions your hair differently. Like, it's a lot better. So it lathers in the same way. You could probably melt it, but don't do it all at once, because it does produce a lot and you probably won't be able to use it all before it goes bad. But I'm really enjoying this, and I've honestly been traveling with it a lot as well. And this is the Full of Grace Serum Bar. I've used like half of it, melting already, and I've just been using it every few days on my face, and I don't feel like I need to use moisturizer with it at the same time. Like, it's just good on its own. So I really enjoy that. There is a review on that as well. And ooh, that's interesting. So here is the American Pie Shower Jelly. Part of it's turned white. Do you see that? Can you see that side? This side must be in the sun, because it's on my windowsill over there. How interesting is that? It's physically changed colour. But this is the piece that I've been using, and pretty small now. I use it as, sometimes as a bubble bar. So I cut it up into slices like this, but it's obviously bigger, like slices like that. And then I use it to wash my body, and then when it gets too small and unmanageable, if you keep dropping it, I'm going to use that as like a bubble bar. So this has been pretty good. I've used quite a bit of it, as you can see. So another shower jelly I have been using is the Sweetie Pie shower jelly. I've actually only used half of a disc. Yeah, this is the comforter scented. And I used that as a bubble bar. There is no colour transference with the shower jellies if you use them as a bubble bath. So they're good if you want bubbles, but you don't want colour like mixing in with your bath bomb or something like that. And it smells just like the comforter. It's a bit in your face, and this also has a different ingredient. So it's got cherries and coconut in there. The other shower jelly I have been using, Plum Rain. So I've been using this one up as well. And here is a little piece that I've been taking with me traveling. You can see the nice colour there, it's like just purple. This is just the Plum Rain scent, and I've been enjoying using that up. Another cleanser that I've been using is the Dark Angels cleanser. There is a review on this and it's not my favourite, I'm gonna be honest. I've used like half. It's like black, it's got charcoal, Russell mud, avocado oil in there, I guess the ingredients are on the lid, and black sugar, sandalwood and rosewood. So it doesn't smell too bad actually. You can kind of smell the rosewood in there, but this stains my face and the sink. Like the sink, I think it's the charcoal. Like when I'm washing it off, I have to use a washcloth, and I use a washcloth anyway, but I didn't used to before I used this, so it smells nice, but it's just very black and it makes a horrific mess in the sink. Like when I put this on my face and it goes in my eyebrows, it's hard to wash it out of my eyebrows. It's hard, and the sink turned black, like the charcoal, there's charcoal residue in the sink like everywhere. There's some on the floor, it's messy. So after that tub, I probably won't buy another one. I'll probably stick to Angels on Bare Skin, Turmeric Roll, and I think the only ones I haven't tried are Herbalism and Let the Good Times Roll. But I probably won't buy Let the Good Times Roll because I don't like the scent. I just don't like the scent. And I don't like the scent of Herbalism either. But I have tried most of them already. So another thing that I have been using is the Pumice Power soap, foot soap. And this is kind of like a pumice stone for your feet, and I think it works really, really well. It smells a little bit orangey as well, and I do have another one of them. So this has probably lasted since January. I have also been using, and I'm just going to show, the Gritty Polity Facial Cleanser, and it broke while I was travelling. It smells really nice, so it's very coconutty. It's a really good exfoliator, but obviously it's not on the same level as Ocean Salt. But it's pretty good. And this pot is the Don't Look at Me Fresh Face Mask. And I'm actually writing a review of this very soon, because I just finished it up a few days ago, like literally like 2 days ago. So the review of it will be up pretty soon. This is the sunblock from Lush, obviously, but it's the solid sunscreen, and it's 30 SPF. And I use it in the morning after a cleansing oil. So I use the Teetotaler one, and I've used probably half. These are now £5, no longer £4.95. And I use the Teetotaler in the morning, and then I use the sunblock sunscreen, and then in the evening I use either the Dark Angels or Turmeric Roll cleanser, and then I use Coal Face, and then if I need to exfoliate my face I use the Gritty Polity, and then I will either put a face mask on or I won't, and then I'll put some moisturiser or the serum or the facial oil on. So there's the facial oil. I might use the facial oil in the mornings if it's kind of cloudy or if I'm not going outside. So this is a very light scent. The review of this will be going up soon as well. And I also used the Cosmetic Warrior Fresh Face Mask. The review of this will be going up soon as well. It was not... the scent was bad. Okay, the scent was bad. Just... let's move on. So this is the Swan Wen Hua hair treatment, and there's probably one use left. Smells very spicy. I think the Magma Bath one smells more like the Wiki Magic Mussels. Definitely. But the Magma Bath one, pretty good as well. I've also been using the Plum Rain body spray, which is about here, and it's so good. I don't know if the scent lasts throughout the day. I don't think it does. Just kind of disappointing. I've also been using up this Rentless perfume, and this is kind of smoky, and it's a really nice scent. It's good. I've been using that, but I have been using the Curbside Violet a lot more this month. And this one's very Parma Violet and grass scented. It's very grassy, it's very violet leaf scented. I've also used up a sample of the Daddy-O shampoo, which I have the bottle of here. I've almost finished this Dirty Styling Cream sample, and every time I asked for hairstyling samples, I got one of these every single time, and it's a lifesaver for me because my hair just sticks up, like it's fluffy, and this really helps with it. But I do find that it makes my hair greasy after I use it for like 2 days in a row. I need to wash my hair on the second day because it's just the top of my hair, and that's the part that your hair gets greasiest quickest. So, but I wash my hair every few days anyway, so it's not that much of an issue for me. But I have probably 4 samples of this, not including this one, and I really enjoy it. But I will say that the dirty fragrance is not strong at all. Keep knocking this mirror. And this is the Otifix Fresh Face Mask. It didn't work for my skin. It irritated my skin, which is ironic considering it's for sensitive skin. And when I put it on my face, it made my skin itch. And not in a good way. It was like it was really itchy. Like it wasn't red or anything. It was just... I didn't like it. I used it all, but never again. And the texture was kind of weird. Like it looked really solid in the pot, but when you put it on your face it gets warm and squishy, and it basically looks like baby sick on your face. That's what it looks like. So there is a review of that on my blog, but there's no picture of my face because it looks terrible. It looks really bad. I've been using up the Snow Fairy body conditioner. It smells just like Snow Fairy, so I've actually been using this as a body conditioner rather than as a body lotion, and it works really well. So that's the first body conditioner I have that I've used as a body conditioner. I have 2 more perfumes I've been using this month, and these are solid ones, and the first one is Vanillary. It's such a sweet vanilla scent. And I've also been using the Goddess perfume, and it's so unusual. I really like the scent. It's kind of smoky. I don't know. It's a weird scent, but it's really, really good. The body scrub that I have been using is this one, and it is cherryish. It's a bit battered because I think I dropped it in the shower and it got a bit misshapen. But it's such a beautiful scent. It's like chocolate and cherry, and the price for it is now £9 instead of £7.50, which is annoying, but not a lot you can do about that. And I have actually finished the bubblegum lip scrub off. I went through this a lot quicker than I thought I would, and this one's lasted a lot longer. So this is the Eve's Cherry Lip Scrub. So it's such a great scent. It's like so cherry, and it tastes really good. The bubblegum one is Snow Fairy scented, and you can get this all year round. This is a Valentine's Day special, and I liked it, but it was a little too sickly sometimes. A little too sweet. And I've also been using the Rose Lollipop Lip Balm. Still loads left. I've also been using up the Whipstick and the Honey Trap, but they're scattered around and I don't know where they are right now. This is another empty pot of Angels on Bare Skin, my favourite cleanser. I also used up a Mask of Macadamia Tea sample. I used up 2 samples of the Happy Happy Joy Joy conditioning hair perfume. I don't know where the bottom went for that, but there's another one of them. I really enjoyed that. The last empty I have is the Scrub Shower Scrub, and I really enjoyed this. It's black, but it didn't stain my body. Like, I would recommend if you're using the shower to rinse the shower off of it, because it might stain your shower, but it doesn't stain your skin. But it's just a very blackcurrant, buchu, rosemary, pine, there's charcoal in there, there's blackberry, and I think it smells similar to the Comforter, but not at the same time. So I would buy this one again. Really love that. But I think I might start using the Salted Coconut as a body scrub for now, and then buy more when I have more money. And the last thing I wanted to show you is the Comforter Bubble Bar. I put it in this box. Yeah, the shower cream smells different to this. But I've only used a few small pieces, so I've cut them up into pieces like this. And I will say, this isn't my favourite bubble bar. The Supertramp one is my favourite. But this is the one that I tried out this month, and I really, really liked it. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.